Here on Beacon Hill, our walk climaxes in this climb. This walk really does end on a high. Here we are on Beacon Hill, 856 feet, surmounted by this 3,000-year-old hill fort, which overlooks the Kennet Valley to the north, with Ladle Hill across the valley to the east. So from the top, you get wonderful peripheral views in all directions. Over to the north, we can make out Highclere Castle. Since 1692 has been home to the Herbert family, who themselves since 1793 have held the title Earl of Carnarvon. In 1842, it was changed from a house to a castle by Sir Charles Barry, the man who designed the Houses of Parliament, giving it a classic Victorian Gothic exterior. The most famous of the Earls was George Herbert, who along with Howard Carter made one of the most sensational archaeological discoveries ever. A keen Egyptologist, the 5th Earl had sponsored Howard Carter since 1907, and on the 26th of November 1922 the two men uncovered the previously unknown tomb of a boy pharaoh by the name of Tutankhamun. This gap between the walls would have been the south gate, the main entrance to the Iron Age Hell Fort, and it faces south. And down there is what's known as Seven Barrows Down, where a rash of burial mounds straddles the busy A34. Along those flat fields was where the career of one of Britain's most enigmatic aircraft designers of the 20th century. His career literally took off from those fields on the 10th of September 1910. Geoffrey De Havilland was literally our very own aviator. In 1920 he formed the De Havilland Aircraft Company and was instrumental in the design of over 50 aircraft, which include the Tiger Moth and the Mosquito. The Mosquito was just the most sensational aircraft of World War II. It was built entirely of wood, and it sacrificed heavy armaments for speed and agility and could notch up speeds of 380 miles per hour. Geoffrey De Havilland was knighted in 1944, and he went on to design the world's first turbojet passenger airliner, the Comet. He died in 1965. The memorial stone and Seven Barrows Down was put there in 1966. For the movie buffs amongst you who recognise his name, he was cousin to the two Oscar-winning sibling actresses, Joan Fontaine and Olivia de Havilland, best known for her role in Gone with the Wind. The Mosquito is my way of linking Geoffrey De Havilland's story with that of the 5th Earl. For only months after the discovery of Tutankhamun, he was found dead on the 5th of April 1923 in his room in the Winter Palace Hotel in Cairo. He had cut an infected mosquito bite whilst shaving. Some people said, and still say, that it was as a result of the dreaded curse of the mummy. The fact that Howard Carter lived for another 16 years doesn't seem to equate. But in accordance with the Earl's wishes, his body was brought back to his beloved Highclere and buried here within the ramparts of the hill fort.